Hey everybody, what's going on? We're back at it again. It's your girl MizzTink. That's MIZZ, not MISS. Yeah, and we're here to do Step It Up Season 1, Episode 2. Now, if you haven't checked out my Step It Up Season 1, Episode 1, go check that out. But if you want to check this out and then go check that out, you can do that too. Anyways, as you know, I love the show. I do. Miss Tracy reminds me again of back when I was in high school. I love how she shows the dancing, shows them working out. You know, if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. Like she shows the true, or should I say, she shows a different perspective other than no disrespect to how Bring It showed to what it really takes to be a dancer and the hard work. Not saying that Dee Dee Forel doesn't, but y'all can clearly see the difference in how Tracy handles her team and Diana. But we're not going to go into that. Let's talk about Miss Tracy and keep it on Miss Tracy because it's her show. Anyway, Step It Up, Season 1, Episode 2. Let's get started. Anyways, next week, first, well, y'all already know in Episode 1, YCDT. I got it right. YCDT. Miss Tracy got their own studio, and of course, Janae, Tiffany, and I can't think of her name. Three of the girls were chosen for icon management. Gone, ladies, get it. And again, you know, Miss Tracy doesn't discriminate with age, doesn't discriminate with body type. It doesn't matter. If you want to do it, you can do it. You just better give it 150, if not 200%. Okay? Like she said, you either can step up or exit stage left. Hey, I probably said it wrong, but you know what she says. Anyways, so Tracy walks into her studio or whatever. You see not her studio, but where her girls are dancing. And basically, she lets them know that it's, performance time. Like, they got a big performance coming up, a 4th of July performance, and she's going to have her repertoire and her company dance together. Like, she has her company split into two things, company and repertoire. Repertoire is the elite. They're the top ones. They're like the coaches that was in my dance team. I wasn't a coach, but I was in the company. So I was a company, and the coaches was a repertoire. They and everything, the top dancers, you name it. Which them girls that are in repertoire is what that is. You know what I'm saying? We see Janae again. Miss Janae, she wants to be a dancer. She actually got picked to be an icon, Gone Girl with Your Bad Self. And she wants to be a dancer. She wants to dance for any and everybody. She doesn't discriminate. And like I said, I love the relationship and how they give the backstories of some specific dancers and relationship that they have with Miss Tracy. So after that, like I said, Miss Tracy's basically talking about performance time. They got a lot of performance coming up. You name it, from auditions to runway shows. You name it, they got it all. Miss Tracy, she's out there. Everybody knows who she is. A million people looking at her. She's that bitch. She's that top notch. God, Miss Tracy, I ain't mad at you, girl. Do what you got to do. And I love how she says, she gives credit to Alvin Ailey and Alan Abbey. I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And Juilliard, but she wants to be different, and that's what I love about Miss Tracy. She doesn't want to be like anybody else but herself. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Anyways, next we see Deontay. Deontay is actually in the company or whatever, but he wants to be a repertoire, and he wants to be a triple threat. He wants to act, he wants to sing, he wants to dance. He just wants to be an all-out performer. Get it, boo. I ain't mad at you. And we introduced to him. He's been dancing with YCDT for 3 years. He's in the company, but he wants to be in repertoire. So this audition for this 4th of July performance is everything. We see that he stays with his grandmother. I love the relationship between him and his grandmother. His grandmother supports him in whatever that he wants to do, but also lets him know that you need to stay grounded and stay in your studies. Don't forget about your studies, which is very important as well. You need your education as well as your talent. So I like that, and I hope he goes really far. I really do. So next we see they're back to rehearsing again for YCDT, and then we'll see introduced to another young lady, which is Miss Deshawn, and she's a straight A student, has a 4.3 GPA, straight up outdid me in high school. I mean, I had a 2.7. I mean, it was like 81. I mean, but it wasn't as high as that. Gone, girl. I ain't mad at you. Hey, man, I ain't mad at you. And, she doesn't basically, she's a part of the company. I don't know if she's repertoire or company, but either way, she's a part of the company, and she doesn't let her weight or anything stop her. She's just, she does the damn thing regardless if she's big boned and all. But hey, girl, do your thing. Don't let that weight stop you. Work it out, because when you get older, you're going to look good, girl. You still got more growing to do and get that body in shape. Yes, ma'am. And do your talent. Next we see Miss Tracy yell for her bat, and I love that bat. I love how it's bedazzled. I see it on her Instagram all the time. Oh my God, that bat is so cute. I love it. I love how she uses for motivation. I love how she uses as an intimidating thing as far as get your act right or exit stage left, like she says. And she uses it to keep count, just like my teacher. Although my teacher didn't use, my dance teacher, my coach didn't use the bat. She would use her, this, or this back when I was in high school in the early 2000s. I mean, it wasn't like that, but I don't blame her, because you got to keep counts with those, you got to keep counts with those performances and with those routines. You got to keep count. If you don't, you're going to lose count. You ain't going to know where you're going. But anyways, I spent too much time on that. Let's keep on going. Next, we're introduced to Jean, which is her husband, and I love the relationship between Jean and Miss Tracy from what I see so far in the first scene or whatever, how, basically he basically is the one that's building her studio, and how when she came in there in Rick's shop, he just kept quiet. Let my wife talk. You know how your wife is, and he basically supports her, and I love that. I love how he supports his wife, not jump in her business, but supports his wife and stay as a husband and lets her do her thing and he do her thing, and they support each other and come together as one. Unlike some of these husbands we done seen in these reality shows, y'all already know what I'm talking about. Trust me, we done seen it all, from Love and Hip Hop, from Real Housewives to Atlanta to Married to Medicine to Bring It itself, and you know what I'm talking about. So I've seen it on the blogs. I might not have reviewed the show, but I've seen it on Instagram and on the blogs. I'm just saying, some men be doing a little bit too much and love talking about other people's, including children, and when you don't even need to be doing that. You need to be a man and let your wife handle her business. Stay out of women folks' business. But anyways, let's go and press play to the next scene. I love the facility, and I hope they get the facility done, because like Miss Tracy said, if it ain't done, Miss Jean might not get no cookie with that milk. Mr. Jean, I'm going to need you to come together. I didn't mean to call him Miss Jean, but y'all know what I mean. Mr. Jean, get it together for Miss Tracy. Snap, snap. But anyway, let's go and press play to the next scene. Let's go and press play. All right, so excuse me. All right, so basically the episode starts off again, or should I say picks up where we see Janae, and we're introduced to Janae's mom and her family. Janae is the oldest of three. She has a 9-year-old sister and a 1-year-old sister. And her mom is Tamika. All right. I like her outfit. I thought it was so cute. Get it, boo. Miss Tamika, she basically says she's a single mother of three, and she grew up with a single mother of three also. And she wants the best for Janae, and she supports Janae. And she just wants Janae to go off to college. She's encouraging Janae to go off to college. And I like how the fact that she's basically showing the support of her daughter, that even though I'm doing this by myself, you can still do what you have to do. And like Janae said before, she used to get in fights a lot, so she found something that can basically take the place of that energy of fighting, which is dance. And I wish her nothing but the best. I like the connection of her and her mom so far. Her mom seems really cool. I like the black and white outfit she had on. I like the whole whip and nay thing. I thought that was so cute. So go ahead, Miss Tamika. I like you, girl. I like you already, especially you got them just sitting up, girl. Yeah, I put it up there. Yeah, you had them just sitting up. I was looking. I ain't gonna lie. I like me some breasts, but get it, girl. Get it, Miss Tamika. I like you. Anyways, so after that we see after that also, I want to leave out, Janae basically says she loves to dance. She wants to make repertoire. She wants to make every performance. Janae pretty much reminds me of me when I was in high school. I had to make every performance. If I didn't, it was like the end of the world. Like, oh my God. But, like I said, I wish Miss Janae nothing but the best or whatever. Next, we see YCDT having their auditions, and we see Deontay doing his thing. I hope he gets picked. And next, we see Miss Deshawn doing her thing, too. I hope she gets picked as well. They both really want to get picked. And I like the choreography too. They was getting it. Gone Miss Tracy with that badges. 1, 2, 3. I know that's right, girl. Keep them on count. And then also we see, one of the girls, she actually told them, bend underneath this bat, basically saying her dancers are giving her 100. She needs 150. Miss Tracy, she's just a woman that takes her name very seriously, and you better give her the best. So you need to get the boot because her name is really basically on the line when it comes down to this performance. And I ain't mad at her. You got to give you 150%, if not 200%, when you have a big rep like her. So y'all ladies give it to her, which I'm pretty sure they will. And then, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is, It is what it is. And then, basically, I think that's pretty much it for this scene. So let's go ahead and press play to the next scene. All right. All right, y'all. So, yeah, the episode basically picks up where we left off with the auditions, and lo and behold, everybody got picked to be in the 4th of July show. So congratulations by CDT and everybody who got picked. Congratulations, Deshawn, Miss Deshawn, Mr. Deontay, Janae, everybody, congratulations. And after that, we see, Deshawn, still was, well, as Miss Tracy was leaving, Deshawn was waiting on her ride, and Miss Tracy was like, wait a minute, she sat out there with her, and they was talking, and we found out that Miss Deshawn's mom passed away from cancer, and she was waiting on her aunties to come get her, and her aunties work, and her little sister basically stays with her grandmother, so it's really hard, and it was really sad to, it just touched my heart to see, to hear what she's going through, and I could just only imagine. Basically, Miss Tracy puts it out there, should I say, that her mom passed away 4 months ago of a heart attack, and, God rest your soul, Miss Tracy. I see the bond that you and your mom have, so I could just only imagine, and, she's in a better place than me. She rests in peace, and all my condolences goes out to your family as well. And then, basically, I love the relationship between Deshawn and Tracy, how basically she said, I'm not your mom, but maybe, basically I could be there for you. And it really touched Deshawn to where, she was crying. I almost got a little choked up myself, but I held it back. And, they hugged, and I love how Miss Tracy's basically there for her dancers. She basically showed that those are her dancers and that she's just as human, even though she might yell at them, that she still cares about them, and they have a special bond and a special connection, and they can come to her if they need her. I mean, that's the whole thing about being a coach. So I love the dynamic between Miss Tracy and, her dancers as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and press play to the next scene. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. So it's performance. Well, before we get to performance day, we see the dynamics between Tracy and her husband, Jean, which I love. I love how Jean I love how Jean supports Miss Tracy. I love how Jean basically is there for her, is her rock, makes her feel beautiful, make sure that she's happy, make sure she's peaceful. Basically what a husband is supposed to do. And I mean, all else fails. I mean, I see it at home between my two parents. So it's great to see black love and a man be a man instead of being in women's business and trying to be like his wife. He's on his wife's side and supporting her and doing what he has to do to make sure his wife is happy. Because like they say, happy wife, happy life. So, I love Jean. I love Jean and Tracy's relationship. And, they want to have kids and one day, but, Miss Tracy is just so overwhelmed with YCDT, making her empire. And Jean understands that, even though he wants kids as well, he understands that and supports her. But I love how he told her, if you get pregnant, you have a little girl, I'm sorry, it's all about her. And that was so funny because basically he's saying, that's going to be my little girl. She's going to be a daddy's girl. I'll get everything. I might get you some sneakers, but I love how Tracy talks about her husband, and I love how Jean talks about Tracy, and you just see the connection between them two, all right? So next we're on to performance day or whatever, and, everybody's there on time, but Miss Janae is missing, and Miss Tracy ain't having that. Janae, basically is MIA. They can't find her or whatever, and then that's when Miss Tracy basically talks to Miss Tamika, which is Janae's mom, and I love how, Janae's mom basically didn't sugarcoat it, basically got in her ass talking about, hey, you know what I'm saying, why you not here, how'd I beat you before here and everything. Basically, Miss Tamika don't play. well, I like how she scolded her. And then when she went up to Miss Tracy basically makes up no excuses, no exceptions. Nobody gets special privileges. And Janae was basically out of the performance because she was late and missed her ride. Miss Tracy is a no-nonsense woman. It's just like what they say off a drumline, which is so true in real life. If you're on time, you're late. If you're 5 minutes early, you're on time. And that's just how it is. That's really how it is. You can't do that in no real world performance. You would get kicked off. I couldn't do that with my coach. So it is what it is. That's why I love Miss Tracy, because she plays no games. Just reminds me back in dance class. I'm going to keep saying that because it does. And basically, Janae's not performing, and she basically lets everybody know nobody gets no exceptions. It is what it is. She's basically bettering them and preparing them for if they go out and work for, Beyonce or, in a movie or anything like that. They're not going to play because there's plenty of other people that are dying to take your spot, and you have to own your spot and keep your spot like it's your last, or you will get the door, exit, stage, left. It is what it is. Let's go and press play and get to this performance, y'all. All right, y'all, let's hurry up and end this thing. So anyways, like we said, Janae couldn't perform, and then, since she couldn't perform, she was crying. Her mom went to go look for her, and I love how Miss Janae, girl, you was looking cute in your YCDT gear. Okay, girl, you was getting it in with them heels, girl, just click-clacking, all right, click-clacking. She looked really cute or whatever. I like Janae's mom, Miss Tamika, not Janae's mom, outfit. She was really cute. But I love how she came and talked to her and told her, like, look, like, if you would have called me, I would have been there. When it comes down to your performance, I would drop anything for you. Basically letting her know, like, I'm your mom. If you need me, you need to call me. Don't rely on anybody else but your mom. Basically showing that she's her rock. She's her support system. Whatever she needs, she do it because she knows that dance is where her daughter's heart is and where her daughter is good at. And she wants to see her daughter succeed. So I love that. And I love how Janae was professional and was there to support and didn't let that get to her and just realize, you know what, yeah, I messed up. I learned my lesson and I shouldn't have done that. If I'm a rep, I'm hold to a higher standard. I'm a rep, so I can't act like that. So I love how Janae basically took it and took that hard pill and swallowed it. Very professional for a girl of her age. I remember me being the same way too. So go on, girl, when I was her age. I'm still the same way, but go on, girl. I'm just saying. And then they did an amazing job. Deontay, Deshaun, they all did an amazing job. Janae was basically supporting them from the stands. Even though she really wanted to be there, she was still supporting. They did the thing. I love the performance. They killed it. I was so proud of every last one of them. Miss Tracy, she looked good in her little red, white, and blue. Get up, get it, boo. And then the fireworks went off. And I'm talking about everybody did their own, they did thing. Performance was off the chain. Again, I love how they just show the dance. And I like how at the end of, Miss Tamika was like, my baby would have been perfect on there, but there'd be other times. She learned her lesson, and Janae realized that she learned her lesson. She would not do this again. And I love how Miss Tracy was happy with the performance, was happy with how everything came together, and basically let her know that, look, Janae is nothing personal. I'm preparing her for what the real world is like, because the real world is cutthroat like that. And I just love it. So I'm looking forward to see what's going on in the next season. Like I said, I love all the dancing and performances. Best of luck to YCDT, and we'll be back at it again, you guys, for another Step It Up review, all right? I want to send a shout out to Justin J, S_Hutchinson. I want to send my condolences out to Sean Bradley. You're in my prayers. What happened with his son and his grandmother. You are so in my prayers. I could just imagine. And I also want to send a special shout out to James Caldwell. You get better with your, with your treatment, whatever. My aunt went through the same thing, and she's not with us anymore. May she rest in peace. She did pass of breast cancer, but I just want to let you know you're in my prayers. I hope you get through it as well. I also want to send a special shout out to Jamar Washington, 84. Also, y'all check out my sister Tina Rawls' website. I'm going to put that there at the bottom. Check it out. I want to send a shout out to Squeaky Jones, Lovely T.I., Mr. Still Standing, Adrian Expressions, Ashley Miller, The Getter Review, Much Love from KY, also Buzzworthy TV, It's a She Thing, It's a She Thing TV, Life with Us, One Cup of Cocoa Daily, and who else am I missing? Oh, The Scorpion Show, of course. And I can't forget, Tiki 44, Lady Nika, can't forget about you either, girl. I want to send a special shout out to them as well. And I want to send a special shout out to my sister, Crystal Robinson. She's coming up with her own her own channel as well, of her natural hair is actually longer than mine. And yeah, so y'all be on the lookout for her. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Again, my name is MizzTink. That's MIZZ, not MISS. And the channel is Natural Pole Sisters TV, and we'll be back at it again soon. All right, you guys have a blessed one, all right? Good night.